In the world of technology, few names stand out like Larry Ellison. A visionary, a disruptor, and an icon, his journey is one of ambition, risk, and relentless pursuit of success. From his humble beginnings in Chicago to becoming one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in Silicon Valley, Larry Ellison's story is far from ordinary. Born in 1944, Ellison's early life was marked by challenges. Raised by his aunt and uncle after his mother left, he grew up with a drive to prove himself. After dropping out of two universities, including the prestigious University of Chicago, he found his true calling in the world of computers, a field that would soon revolutionize the world. In 1977, Ellison co-founded a small software company that would eventually become Oracle, named after a CIA project he once worked on, but Oracle wasn't born overnight. The company started out small, with Ellison's vision for a relational database system that could store and retrieve vast amounts of data quickly, a novel idea at the time. Despite the skepticism and obstacles, Oracle quickly grew, securing contracts with major clients and transforming the way businesses stored their information. Oracle's rise was meteoric, but it was never easy. Ellison faced countless challenges, from navigating the complexities of the tech industry to fierce competition from Microsoft and IBM, but through it all, he remained steadfast in his belief that Oracle would one day dominate the industry. Known for his intense focus and competitive drive, Ellison has often been described as a mercurial leader, demanding, ambitious, and unapologetically bold. His leadership style has both inspired and alienated those around him, but there's no denying the results. Under his guidance, Oracle became a global powerhouse, reshaping how companies manage and analyze data. But Ellison's life is about more than just business. A lover of adventure, speed, and luxury, he's made headlines not only for his tech empire, but also for his lavish lifestyle. Whether it's competing in yacht races or building a private Hawaiian island resort, Ellison lives as if every day is a new challenge. Yet, behind the opulent lifestyle lies a man who has changed the course of history. As Oracle's CEO for over 30 years, Larry Ellison left a lasting imprint on the tech world, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in software development and cloud computing. In this documentary, we take a deep dive into the life of Larry Ellison, the man, the myth, and the mogul. From his early struggles to his triumphs and controversies, we'll uncover what drives him, what fuels his relentless ambition, and how his impact continues to shape the future of technology. This is the story of Larry Ellison, a man who redefined what it means to dream big. Larry Ellison, one of the most influential figures in modern technology, was born on August 17, 1944, in the vibrant city of New York, raised in Chicago. Ellison's early life was marked by the absence of his mother, who left him in the care of his aunt and uncle. This abandonment, though painful, would later fuel his fierce determination to succeed. As a child, Ellison was diagnosed with a learning disability, but he didn't let it define him. Instead, he channeled his energy into developing his intellect, especially in math and science. By the time he reached high school, his curiosity and self-confidence had grown, although he was still searching for his true passion. After high school, Ellison briefly attended the University of Illinois and then the University of Chicago. But, disillusioned with the traditional education system, he dropped out of both. Yet, his time in Chicago was not without impact. He would later credit the city's atmosphere and intellectual energy as formative in shaping his worldview. In 1977, Ellison moved to California, at the time a fledgling hub for technology innovation. He found a job at Andal Corporation, where he was first introduced to the concept of databases, something that would later become his life's work. But his true breakthrough came when he joined a startup called Software Development Laboratories, or SDL. In 1979, Ellison co-founded Oracle Systems Corporation, later known as Oracle Corporation, alongside Bob Miner and Ed Oates. The company's vision was revolutionary. to create the first relational database management system that would allow businesses to store and retrieve vast amounts of data in real time. The relational database model, pioneered by IBM researcher Edgar F. Codd, was a novel concept, and Oracle was among the first to capitalize on it. Their product quickly garnered attention, and by the mid-1980s, Oracle was one of the leading software companies in the world. In 1986, Oracle went public, and Ellison's fortune skyrocketed, but it was not without turbulence. As the company expanded, it faced a series of challenges, from complex technological obstacles to fierce competition from industry giants like IBM and Microsoft. But Ellison, known for his fierce determination and competitive nature, refused to back down. Under Ellison's leadership, Oracle grew exponentially, and the company became synonymous with innovation. Oracle's database products became a core part of the digital infrastructure for businesses around the world, helping them manage and analyze vast amounts of data in an era when information was becoming the lifeblood of global commerce. But Ellison's vision didn't stop with databases. He had his eyes set on expanding Oracle into other key areas of technology. In the 1990s, he pushed the company into the enterprise software market, acquiring a range of companies and diversifying Oracle's product portfolio to include applications, hardware, and cloud computing services. Ellison's ability to foresee the next big shift in technology was uncanny. In the 2000s, Oracle became a leading player in cloud computing, pushing its software into the cloud at a time when many traditional companies hesitated. This move was a defining moment in Ellison's career and helped secure Oracle's place as a global tech powerhouse. Outside of the boardroom, Ellison became a figure as famous for his lavish lifestyle as for his business acumen. A passionate yachtsman, Ellison won the prestigious America's Cup in 2010, an achievement that cemented his reputation as someone who thrives on competition, no matter the arena. Ellison's personal wealth, which reached tens of billions of dollars, allowed him to indulge in his passions. He bought multiple properties, including a private island in Hawaii, a collection of luxury cars, and the world's largest yacht. Yet, behind the glamorous exterior was a man who, despite his success, remained intensely private and focused on his work. In 2014, Ellison stepped down as Oracle's CEO, though he remained with the company as executive chairman and chief technology officer. His decision to shift from day-to-day operations marked the end of an era, but he continued to steer Oracle's vision as the company expanded its cloud offerings and pursued new avenues for growth. Today, Larry Ellison's legacy is undeniable. Oracle has become one of the largest software companies in the world, a symbol of the rapid technological transformation that has shaped our modern world. But Ellison's influence goes beyond the realm of business. His relentless pursuit of excellence and his unyielding belief in innovation have inspired generations of entrepreneurs and visionaries. Through it all, Larry Ellison has remained a figure of fascination and admiration. His journey from an orphaned child to one of the richest men in the world is a testament to the power of resilience, vision, and the pursuit of something greater. As Ellison himself once said, when you innovate, you've got to be prepared for people telling you that you are nuts. And indeed, Larry Ellison's story is one of innovation, ambition, and an unrelenting drive to change the world. In 1977, Larry Ellison co-founded a company that would go on to revolutionize the way businesses manage and store data. The company was Oracle, a name that would soon become synonymous with enterprise software. But in those early days, Oracle was just an idea, one that seemed far from certain success. Ellison, along with his co-founders Bob Miner and Ed Oates, had a vision to create a relational database management system, or RDBMS, that could store vast amounts of data and allow for quick, efficient retrieval. It was a concept based on research by computer scientist Edgar Codd, who proposed the idea of relational databases in the early 1970s. At the time, most companies were using hierarchical or network databases, which were rigid and inefficient. Ellison saw an opportunity to disrupt this outdated model. By 1979, Oracle was born, originally named Software Development Laboratories (SDL). Its goal, to create a product that could handle more data more efficiently and makes it easier for companies to organize and retrieve that data in real time. The early years weren't easy. Oracle's database system was a radical departure from the norm, and it faced significant skepticism. But Ellison, a driven and relentless entrepreneur, knew he had something special. In 1982, Oracle's first major breakthrough came when the company secured a contract with the U.S. government's Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) to create a relational database for classified data. This deal would be the foundation of Oracle's future success. As the 1980s progressed, Oracle's database gained traction. But it wasn't just the technology that set Oracle apart, it was Ellison's aggressive approach to business. He wasn't afraid to challenge giants like IBM and DEC. Oracle was not just a software company. It was a disruptor, and Ellison made sure it played that role with bold, innovative moves. In 1986, Oracle went public. The timing was perfect. The tech industry was booming, and Oracle's product was in high demand. Within hours of its IPO, Oracle's stock price soared. The company was now one of Silicon Valley's most promising players, and Ellison's fortune began to grow rapidly. But success didn't come without challenges. As Oracle expanded, the company faced a new set of obstacles: competition from Microsoft, IBM, and other database providers. The market was becoming more crowded, and many questioned whether Oracle could maintain its lead. Ellison's answer was simple: innovate or die. Oracle doubled down on its vision, continuously refining its technology to stay ahead of the curve. By the early 1990s, the company introduced Oracle version 7, a product that cemented its place as the industry leader in relational databases. Oracle was no longer just a competitor, it was the gold standard. As the company grew, Ellison knew that the future of technology was in scalability and data-driven decision-making. By the mid-1990s, Oracle wasn't just a database company. It was rapidly becoming a full-scale enterprise software provider, offering solutions for everything from financials to human resources. But Ellison wasn't done. His vision for Oracle extended beyond databases. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, he set his sights on cloud computing, a move that would once again disrupt the tech world. Despite skepticism from many in the industry, Ellison predicted that businesses would eventually rely on cloud-based solutions to manage and store data. At the time, cloud computing was in its infancy. But Ellison saw it as the future of enterprise IT. Oracle's aggressive push into the cloud would be one of the most defining chapters of the company's history, solidifying its leadership in the evolving tech landscape. In 2005, Oracle made a bold move. It acquired PeopleSoft, a leader in human resources software. The acquisition marked Oracle's transformation from a database giant to a full-service enterprise software provider, but Ellison wasn't finished. In 2009, Oracle made another game-changing acquisition when it bought Sun Microsystems for $7.4 billion, giving the company ownership of Java and Solaris, two of the most important technologies of the era. With these acquisitions, Oracle could now offer a complete suite of integrated solutions from hardware to software to cloud services. Under Ellison's leadership, Oracle wasn't just playing catch-up. It was defining the future of enterprise technology. Oracle's relentless expansion continued into the 2010s as the company cemented its position as a global powerhouse in cloud computing, data analytics, and enterprise software. With innovations in artificial intelligence and machine learning, Oracle led the charge in transforming how businesses leverage data to gain competitive advantage. Today, Oracle serves more than 400,000 customers in over 175 countries. Its database products remain the backbone of many of the world's largest organizations. And while Ellison stepped down as CEO in 2014, his influence is still deeply felt at Oracle. As the company's executive chairman and chief technology officer, he continues to drive its technological vision, ensuring Oracle's place at the forefront of the tech world. The rise of Oracle is a story of ambition, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of a vision. Larry Ellison's company didn't just disrupt an industry, it changed the very way the world works with data. And through it all, Oracle remains a testament to the power of technology to shape our future. Larry Ellison is a name synonymous with the rise of Silicon Valley. As the co-founder and former CEO of Oracle, Ellison didn't just create a successful business, he fundamentally changed the way technology works and, in many ways, how the modern world operates. In the 1970s, when most of Silicon Valley was still in its infancy, Ellison saw something others didn't. Where some saw data as a passive byproduct of business, Ellison saw an asset, one that could be harnessed, organized, and leveraged for competitive advantage. His bold vision led to the creation of Oracle, a company that would redefine enterprise software. With Oracle's relational database management system, Ellison didn't just build a product. He created a platform that allowed businesses to manage vast amounts of data and do so more efficiently than ever before. Oracle's technology became the backbone of global commerce, making it possible for companies to store, retrieve, and analyze data faster and more accurately. Under Ellison's leadership, Oracle grew to serve over 400,000 customers across the globe. From financial institutions to government agencies, Oracle's technology was critical in managing everything from financial records to national security data. The company became essential to industries worldwide, forever altering the relationship between business and data. When Oracle went public in 1986, it was a game changer. Not only did the IPO make Ellison a multimillionaire, but it marked the beginning of Oracle's transformation from a small tech startup into a global software giant. In just a few years, Oracle became one of the largest and most successful companies in the world. Oracle wasn't just another database company. Larry Ellison was creating the future of computing. The relational database was revolutionary at the time, and it laid the foundation for the entire modern data-driven economy. Ellison's impact wasn't just about the technology. It was his vision for the future, his ability to see how data and software could be used to drive innovation and efficiency. He understood the value of not just building a product, but creating an ecosystem, one that would connect businesses, governments, and individuals in a web of information. Ellison's relentless ambition led Oracle to make key acquisitions, transforming it into a full-service tech powerhouse. Acquiring companies like PeopleSoft, Siebel Systems, and Sun Microsystems not only expanded Oracle's reach, but also solidified Ellison's role as a tech mogul with a unique ability to predict and capitalize on industry trends. In the early 2000s, as the tech world was buzzing about the next big thing, Ellison once again showed his foresight. While many dismissed cloud computing as a passing trend, Ellison recognized the potential of cloud infrastructure to reshape the entire tech landscape. Oracle's rapid shift to the cloud set the stage for a new era in enterprise technology. By the 2010s, Oracle was no longer just a database company. It had become a leader in cloud technology, competing with giants like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. Under Ellison's direction, Oracle pioneered innovations in cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, disrupting industries from finance to healthcare. But Ellison's impact was about more than just technology, it was about changing the way businesses thought about data. He popularized the idea that data could be a strategic asset, not just a byproduct. This shift in thinking helped businesses realize the full value of their data, making data management and analytics central to decision-making processes across industries. In his quest for innovation, Ellison also reshaped Silicon Valley itself. Oracle became a beacon for other startups and entrepreneurs, setting the standard for what it meant to scale a tech company. His relentless pursuit of excellence and his willingness to take risks and make bold moves inspired a generation of tech leaders to think bigger and aim higher. But Ellison's influence wasn't confined to the tech industry. A passionate yachtsman and avid collector of luxury cars, Ellison became a symbol of success, showing the world that the rewards of innovation weren't just about profits, they were about the freedom to live life on your own terms. However, Ellison's impact also extended into philanthropy. While often a private figure, he has made significant contributions to various causes, including education, health, and environmental conservation, reflecting his broader vision for the world. Ellison's influence on the tech industry has been profound. His work at Oracle didn't just change the way businesses operate, it fundamentally reshaped the digital age itself. From enterprise software to cloud computing, from innovation to business strategy, Larry Ellison's imprint is everywhere. More than just a CEO, Ellison is a creator, a pioneer, and a visionary. His impact on the tech world will be felt for decades to come. Because when you think about data, cloud, and enterprise software, you're thinking about the legacy of Larry Ellison and the world he helped create. Larry Ellison didn't just build a company, he built the future. Larry Ellison's journey from a struggling young man to one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in the world is more than just a story of business success, it's a testament to the power of vision, persistence, and disruption. He didn't just create a company, he transformed industries, reshaping the very way we interact with data and technology. From the early days of Oracle's first relational database to the vast cloud empire it is today, Ellison has been at the forefront of technological evolution. His ability to anticipate the future of computing, often before the rest of the world could, has set Oracle apart as a true pioneer in the tech world. But Ellison's influence extends far beyond the products he built. It's about the culture he cultivated, one that encouraged risk-taking, the pursuit of excellence, and the belief that the impossible was always within reach. Oracle wasn't just about selling software. It was about changing the game, and Larry Ellison was the man who set the rules. Yet for all his success, Ellison has remained a paradox. While he built an empire that spanned the globe, he's never been a typical corporate icon. His pursuit of adventure, whether through sailing, his passion for luxury cars, or his private Hawaiian island, reflects a desire to live life on his own terms, something he's done since the beginning. His life has been as unconventional as his career. A man who started with little, but his relentless drive, Ellison shaped the world around him, driving the rise of cloud computing, transforming enterprise software, and altering the way businesses and governments think about data. In many ways, he's not just a part of the tech revolution, he's the one who set it in motion. Today, Oracle remains one of the world's most powerful technology companies, a testament to Ellison's vision. Under his leadership, Oracle didn't just keep pace with the digital age, it defined it. From artificial intelligence to cloud computing, the technologies Oracle pioneered continue to shape the future of business, education, healthcare, and beyond. Now, as Ellison steps further into his role as Executive Chairman and Chief Technology Officer, his legacy is secure, but his work is far from over. With a keen eye for innovation and an unwavering commitment to progress, Ellison continues to shape the future of Oracle and the tech industry at large. Through every acquisition, every challenge, every bold move, Larry Ellison has shown that success isn't just about the destination, it's about the relentless pursuit of something greater. It's about constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible and never accepting the status quo. Larry Ellison's story is far from over. With his passion for innovation, his thirst for knowledge, and his commitment to reshaping the world, he will continue to influence generations of entrepreneurs, tech leaders, and dreamers. His legacy is not just in the companies he built or the wealth he amassed, but in the indelible mark he's left on the future itself. Larry Ellison changed the world, and as the world continues to evolve, his impact will only grow. A visionary, a disruptor, and a creator, Ellison's journey is a story that will inspire the next wave of innovators for generations to come. Steve Wozniak is not just a tech pioneer, he is one of the unsung heroes of the personal computing revolution. Born in 1950 in San Jose, California, Wozniak's story begins long before the world knew his name. A self-taught engineer, he grew up with an insatiable curiosity for electronics and an unparalleled talent for designing systems from scratch. From a young age, Wozniak was captivated by the magic of technology. His father, an engineer at Lockheed Martin, fostered his early interest by introducing him to electronics, and Wozniak was soon building his own devices, experimenting with early computer designs, and absorbing every bit of knowledge he could. It was during his time at the University of California, Berkeley, where Wozniak honed his skills. But while his peers studied conventional engineering, Wozniak's mind was elsewhere, building a personal computer in his garage, dreaming of making computing accessible to the masses. A dream that would soon become a reality, changing the world forever. In 1976, Wozniak partnered with Steve Jobs to form Apple Computer, the result. The Apple I machine that wasn't just a personal computer, but a window into a new world of possibilities. While others were building bulky machines for large businesses, Wozniak's design was sleek, affordable, and aimed at individual users. It was a true game changer. The Apple I was born out of Wozniak's vision, but it was his genius in circuit design and engineering that made it truly revolutionary. It wasn't just about the hardware, it was about making computing personal, democratizing technology in a way that had never been seen before. But it was the Apple II that would cement his legacy. In 1977, the Apple II was introduced to the world, a product that would set the standard for personal computing for decades. With its color graphics, open architecture, and ease of use, the Apple II was a hit. It catapulted Apple into the spotlight, making it one of the most successful startups in history. Wozniak's contributions didn't end with the hardware. His natural curiosity led him to innovate beyond what most could imagine, writing software, perfecting designs, and continually pushing the boundaries of what a personal computer could do. All the while, he remained a humble genius, letting his creations speak for themselves. But despite his critical role in Apple's rise, Wozniak's focus was always on the technology, not the fame or fortune. His passion for the inner workings of machines, his desire to solve problems, and his genuine love for engineering made him one of the most influential figures in tech history, yet he never sought the spotlight. Apple's success was built on Wozniak's unrelenting commitment to innovation, but it was also his belief in the potential of personal computing to change lives. By making computers that were affordable, user-friendly, and powerful, he helped create a world where anyone, regardless of their background, could use technology to learn, create, and connect. Though Wozniak's time at Apple was relatively short, his impact has been lasting. After his departure in the mid-1980s, he turned his attention to education, philanthropy, and innovation. He worked with schools, inspiring the next generation of engineers, and continued to invest in new technologies, including robotics, space exploration, and renewable energy. Today, Steve Wozniak remains a revered figure in the tech community, not just for his groundbreaking work in personal computing, but for his enduring belief in technology as a force for good. His legacy lives on, not just in the devices that power our lives, but in the way he inspired millions to dream, build, and innovate. Steve Wozniak, was born on August 11, 1950, in San Jose, California. Growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, Wozniak's future was shaped by a profound love for electronics. From an early age, he was fascinated by how things worked and spent hours taking apart radios, building simple electronic devices, and reading everything he could about technology. His father, a Lockheed engineer, was a major influence on his life, introducing him to the world of electronics and logic. Wozniak's talent for problem-solving and invention was apparent even as a teenager. At age 13, he built his first device, a simple electronic game, and by high school, he was already known as the electronics whiz. In 1968, Wozniak enrolled at the University of California, Berkeley, where he would refine his skills in engineering. It was at Berkeley that Wozniak, a student with a non-conventional approach, began to truly understand the potential of computing. But instead of traditional studies, Wozniak spent much of his time developing ideas that would later become groundbreaking. In the early 1970s, as the world began to glimpse the possibilities of personal computing, Wozniak was designing his own machines in secrecy. Despite the technological environment around him, most people viewed computers as tools for large businesses and universities, not something that could fit in a home, but Wozniak didn't see any boundaries. In 1975, Wozniak began working on his first major invention, the creation of a personal computer that could be assembled and sold at an affordable price. He was deeply inspired by the limited computing capabilities of the time and sought to make it accessible to the masses. That's when he conceived the idea of a machine that could change everything, the Apple I. The Apple I was revolutionary. Unlike anything seen before, it was a fully assembled circuit board capable of being connected to a keyboard and monitor. At the time, most computers were sold as kits requiring technical knowledge to assemble. Wozniak's design eliminated this barrier, making computing accessible for everyone. In 1976, Wozniak partnered with Steve Jobs, a visionary marketer with a passion for creating innovative products. The duo founded Apple Computer, and the Apple I was born. Jobs recognized the potential of Wozniak's design and helped turn it into a marketable product. Together, they sold the first batch of Apple I computers, largely from Jobs' garage. Although the Apple I was a modest success, it was the Apple II that truly set the tech world on fire. Introduced in 1977, the Apple II was a fully integrated personal computer. Unlike its predecessors, it featured color graphics, an open architecture, and a design that made it user-friendly. The Apple II is widely regarded as the first true personal computer for the masses. The Apple II quickly became a bestseller, attracting the attention of investors and propelling Apple into the spotlight. Wozniak's engineering brilliance, combined with Jobs' vision for a complete consumer product, transformed Apple from a garage startup to a global phenomenon. The company's success marked a major turning point in the history of personal computing. By 1980, Apple was a multi-million-dollar company, and Wozniak's contributions were central to its rise. However, despite the company's rapid success, Wozniak never sought the limelight. His passion for building the best technology was always his driving force, not the fame or fortune that accompanied it. In 1985, Wozniak left Apple's daily operations following a plane crash that left him with temporary memory loss and a desire to step back from the pressures of running a tech empire. Though he remained with Apple as a shareholder and advisor, Wozniak shifted his focus to other pursuits, including philanthropy, education, and new ventures in technology. Wozniak's love for education became one of his key priorities. He worked with schools to promote the integration of technology into the classroom and inspire young minds to explore the world of engineering. His desire to give back to society and support the next generation of innovators has remained a cornerstone of his legacy. Even today, Wozniak remains deeply involved in the tech world, often investing in new startups and technologies. From robotics to clean energy, his forward-thinking ideas continue to shape the world. His role in shaping personal computing is unparalleled, but his ongoing contributions to the tech community remain just as important. Steve Wozniak's impact goes far beyond the computers he helped create. He has been a mentor to countless engineers, an advocate for tech education, and a true believer in the power of technology to improve lives. His quiet genius has inspired generations of creators and thinkers, making him one of the most influential figures in tech history. Through it all, Wozniak's focus has always been clear: to make technology accessible, to inspire curiosity, and to share the joy of creation. From the Apple I to the Apple II and beyond, his legacy is one of innovation, humility, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Steve Wozniak didn't just build computers, he built the foundation for the digital age we live in today. His legacy is not just in the machines he helped create, but in the spirit of innovation he continues to nurture. And as the tech world moves forward, Wozniak's influence will remain an indelible part of its history. In the mid-1970s, Silicon Valley was buzzing with technological innovation. Personal computers were a new frontier, but few could foresee how dramatically they would change the world. Among the dreamers was a young engineer named Steve Wozniak who, alongside his friend Steve Jobs, would create a company that would revolutionize the tech industry and define an era. It all started in 1976 when Wozniak designed the Apple I, one of the first fully functional personal computers. Unlike other computers at the time, which were sold as kits requiring users to assemble the parts themselves, the Apple I was pre-assembled, making it accessible to the everyday consumer. This was a major leap forward in personal computing. Steve Jobs, who had a unique eye for business and design, saw the potential in Wozniak's creation. Together, they founded Apple Computer. Jobs sold his Volkswagen van, and Wozniak sold his prized HP calculator to fund their venture. With these modest funds, they built the first batch of Apple I computers in Jobs' garage. The Apple I was a hit in the nascent tech community, but it was just the beginning. With a growing vision, Jobs and Wozniak set their sights on creating a more powerful machine, a computer that could be used by families, students, and businesses alike. That vision led to the creation of the Apple II. The Apple II, introduced in 1977, was a game changer. Unlike anything else on the market, it was designed to be easy to use, with color graphics and an open architecture that encouraged software developers to create programs for it. The Apple II wasn't just a computer, it was a platform, one that opened the doors to an entire ecosystem of innovation. Apple's breakthrough came at a pivotal moment in the history of computing. The Apple II was not just a success. It was the first personal computer to achieve widespread commercial adoption. With the power to run software for everything from word processing to gaming, the Apple II became an essential tool in classrooms, businesses, and homes. The success of the Apple II was not just about the technology, it was about the story Apple told. With its clean design and user-friendly interface, Apple positioned itself as a company that was making technology accessible to everyone. In doing so, they challenged the conventional thinking about computers as complex, industrial tools and turned them into consumer-friendly products. By 1980, Apple had become one of the most successful technology companies in the world. The Apple II sold over 6 million units, helping Apple grow into a multi-million-dollar company. But for Jobs and Wozniak, this success wasn't enough. They were already thinking about the next big thing. The Apple Macintosh was their next leap forward. Launched in 1984, the Macintosh was the first personal computer to feature a graphical user interface GUI that made it easy for anyone to interact with a computer without needing to know complex coding. The Macintosh was bold, revolutionary, and a significant departure from the command-line computers of its time. Apple's famous 1980 for commercial, directed by Ridley Scott, introduced the Macintosh as a symbol of rebellion against the status quo. It was a powerful message that would become a hallmark of Apple's branding, a company not just creating products, but forging a cultural revolution. The Macintosh was positioned as a tool for creativity, empowerment, and individuality. But despite the excitement surrounding the launch, the Macintosh struggled at first. Its high price, limited software availability, and lack of compatibility with other systems made it a tough sell. Apple's early optimism gave way to challenges, but the company's commitment to innovation and design kept it moving forward. Throughout this time, Wozniak remained deeply involved with Apple's technical development. While Jobs focused on the business side, Wozniak continued to push the boundaries of what was possible. But by 1985, Wozniak stepped away from Apple's day-to-day operations, leaving Jobs to steer the company in new directions. By the mid-1980s, Apple was at a crossroads. Internal struggles, financial setbacks, and fierce competition from IBM and Microsoft threatened the company's future. Jobs, once a co-founder, was ousted from the company in 1985, leaving Apple in a period of transition. In the years that followed, Apple found itself struggling to compete in a rapidly changing market. The rise of Microsoft's Windows operating system, coupled with the growing dominance of IBM-compatible PCs, left Apple fighting to retain its relevance. Yet, even in the face of adversity, Apple's commitment to design and innovation never wavered. In 1997, Apple faced a crisis. But in a bold move, Jobs returned to the company he helped found, bringing with him a renewed sense of purpose. Under his leadership, Apple would transform once again, setting the stage for a new era of innovation that would reshape the tech world. Jobs led Apple into the 21st century, and under his vision, the company introduced a series of groundbreaking products, the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, that not only reinvigorated Apple but also defined the future of personal technology. These innovations would set Apple on a path to becoming one of the most valuable companies in the world. From a small garage startup to a global technology giant, Apple's rise is a story of perseverance, vision, and a relentless drive to make technology beautiful and accessible. Today, Apple stands as a symbol of creativity and innovation, a company that continues to shape the way we live, work, and communicate. Steve Wozniak's influence on the world of technology cannot be overstated. While his name may not always be in the headlines, his impact resonates through every personal computer and digital device we use today. As one of the co-founders of Apple, Wozniak played a pivotal role in shaping the personal computing revolution that would forever change the way we live, work, and interact with technology. In 1976, Wozniak's design of the Apple I was a groundbreaking achievement. It was one of the first fully assembled personal computers, offering a glimpse into a future where computers were not just for big businesses or research institutions but for ordinary people. Unlike the complex systems of the time, the Apple I was simple, affordable, and accessible, an early manifestation of Wozniak's belief that technology should empower individuals, not alienate them. But it was the Apple II that cemented Wozniak's place in history. Released in 1977, the Apple II was the first personal computer to achieve widespread success. It was revolutionary not just because it was user-friendly, but because it featured color graphics, an open architecture, and the potential to run a wide range of software. It became a platform for innovation and set the standard for the future of computing. Wozniak's design philosophy was clear: personal computing should be accessible to anyone, regardless of their technical knowledge. His work on the Apple II was a turning point in computing history, helping to propel Apple into the spotlight and shaping the future of the entire industry. With Apple's rise, Wozniak helped usher in an era where computing was no longer confined to engineers and scientists but was becoming a part of everyday life. Wozniak's impact went beyond just creating products. He was a visionary who understood the potential of computers to revolutionize human interaction. By making computers user-friendly and accessible, he laid the foundation for the digital age, opening the door for a wave of new technologies that would follow. The idea that computers should be designed with the user in mind was one of his most significant contributions to the industry. Even after stepping away from Apple's daily operations, Wozniak remained deeply committed to education and innovation. He spent much of his time mentoring young engineers and promoting the importance of learning about technology. His passion for education was evident in his many philanthropic endeavors, where he worked to bring technology to underserved communities and foster the next generation of thinkers and creators. Wozniak's work extended beyond Apple's early products. His belief in the power of education and his desire to empower others led him to become a prominent advocate for the integration of technology in the classroom. He worked with schools across the world, helping to develop programs that inspired students to embrace engineering, computer science, and problem-solving. In many ways, Wozniak became a bridge between the technical and creative worlds. His ideas were not just about circuits and chips. They were about people and how they interact with machines. His focus on user-friendly designs and his commitment to making technology available to everyone continues to inspire the industry today. Wozniak's influence can be seen in every corner of modern technology. The personal computers we use today, whether laptops, smartphones, or tablets, owe their existence to the foundation he helped lay in the 1970s. His early work with Apple, along with his subsequent innovations, made it possible for technology to be portable, affordable, and accessible to the average person. Apple's continued success is a testament to Wozniak's vision. Though he stepped away from Apple's day-to-day operations in the 1980s, his engineering genius is still evident in every product the company creates. The clean design, intuitive interfaces, and user-focused philosophy that define Apple today can be traced back to the principles Wozniak championed in the company's early days. Wozniak's impact didn't stop with Apple. After leaving the company, he continued to be an active force in the tech world, investing in and supporting numerous ventures in fields ranging from robotics to space exploration. His love of innovation and his belief in technology's potential to solve real-world problems have made him a sought-after mentor and an influential figure in tech. What sets Wozniak apart is his ability to inspire. He is often described not just as a brilliant engineer, but as a teacher at heart. His passion for technology is contagious, and he has dedicated much of his life to fostering the next generation of engineers and innovators. Whether through mentoring, speaking at conferences, or supporting education initiatives, Wozniak has ensured that his legacy will continue to inspire and shape the future of technology. Wozniak's contributions extend beyond just hardware and software. His unwavering belief that technology can be a tool for empowerment and education has left an indelible mark on the world. He didn't just create a company, he helped build a culture of innovation that transcends industries, encouraging people to think differently and challenge the status quo. Throughout his career, Wozniak has always stressed the importance of curiosity. He encourages young minds to be creative, to experiment, and to never be afraid of failure. This mindset has not only shaped the way we view technology, but also how we approach problem solving in all fields. Wozniak's legacy is built on the belief that anyone, regardless of background, can become a creator of the next big idea. Today, the technology landscape is filled with innovators who were inspired by Wozniak's work. The culture of collaboration, creativity, and user-centered design that he helped cultivate continues to thrive. His work has set a standard for what great technology can and should do. It can change lives, connect people, and open up new possibilities. Steve Wozniak didn't just build computers, he built the future. His impact is felt in every piece of technology we touch, from the smallest smartphone to the most powerful computer. His vision, humility, and commitment to education and innovation continue to shape the tech world. And as we move further into the digital age, the lessons he taught us about creativity, accessibility, and the power of technology will guide us toward a future that was once only a dream. As the years have passed, Steve Wozniak's contributions have only grown more significant, not only in the history of computing but in the hearts of those who were inspired by his vision. While he may not have sought fame or fortune, his impact is undeniable, woven into the fabric of every technological advancement that followed. Today, Wozniak is known not just as the co-founder of Apple, but as a philanthropist, educator, and lifelong advocate for curiosity and creativity. His legacy extends far beyond the machines he helped create. Through his work with schools, charities, and young entrepreneurs, Wozniak has nurtured the next generation of innovators who will continue to shape the future. Wozniak's philosophy is simple. Technology should be accessible, user-friendly, and transformative. He believes that the tools we create should empower people to solve problems, express themselves, and create new ideas. His influence on tech education continues to inspire young minds to explore, experiment, and push boundaries. Throughout his life, Wozniak has always been driven by a passion for learning, a trait he continues to pass on through his mentorship and philanthropic efforts. Whether he's building robots, working on educational initiatives, or sharing his experiences with young engineers, his mission remains the same: to make the world a better place through technology. His impact goes beyond the products he designed. Wozniak showed the world that innovation doesn't require a corporate machine or vast resources. What matters is the spark of curiosity and the desire to make a difference. Whether in his garage with Steve Jobs or in a classroom full of eager students, Wozniak has always been about the pursuit of knowledge and creativity. Apple's success is a testament to Wozniak's vision. His work laid the foundation for a company that would redefine the relationship between people and technology. Today, Apple products continue to inspire millions around the world, embodying Wozniak's belief that technology should serve the individual, not the other way around. As technology evolves, Wozniak's influence is still felt in the classroom, the lab, and the boardroom. His dedication to simple, elegant design and his commitment to user-focused innovation set a standard for the entire industry. His legacy lives on in the way technology is designed, the way it connects us, and the way it empowers the creators of tomorrow. But perhaps the most enduring aspect of Wozniak's legacy is the spirit he brought to the world of technology. A spirit of wonder, of questioning the status quo, of refusing to accept that things couldn't be better. He didn't just want to make better computers, he wanted to inspire others to build, innovate, and think differently. Steve Wozniak's journey was never about fame or fortune. It was about the joy of creation, the thrill of discovery, and the belief that anyone, no matter their background, could make something extraordinary. His story continues to inspire, reminding us all that innovation begins with a single idea and the courage to pursue it. As the world continues to change and technology continues to advance, Wozniak's legacy will remain etched into the circuits of the very devices we use every day. And through the minds of those he's inspired, his vision of a world where technology connects, empowers, and elevates humanity will continue to flourish. Steve Wozniak didn't just change the world of technology, he helped change the way we see the world. And for that, his impact will echo for generations to come. In the fast-paced world of technology, a young visionary emerged with a radical idea, an idea that would challenge the very way we think about personal computing. Michael Dell, a college dropout with a keen business sense and a passion for computers, would go on to revolutionize the industry and change the lives of millions. Born in 1965 in Houston, Texas, Michael Dell was always a step ahead of his peers. By the time he was in high school, he was already building and selling computers, using his innate talent for technology to make money. It was no surprise that he chose to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where he enrolled as a pre-med student. But it wasn't long before his passion for entrepreneurship overtook his interest in medicine. While still a freshman, Dell started a small business, building custom computers for his fellow students. His goal was simple: to offer better value and customer service than the big computer manufacturers. He quickly realized that if he cut out the middleman and sold directly to customers, he could drastically reduce prices while providing personalized service. By the age of 19, Dell's business, then called PCs Limited, was making significant strides. He had a vision that others couldn't see. A future where people could buy custom-built computers directly from the manufacturer rather than from expensive retail stores. This direct-to-consumer model would become the cornerstone of Dell's success, and it was a strategy that would transform the computer industry forever. In 1984, Michael Dell officially founded Dell Computer Corporation, and the company's success was immediate. His innovative approach to sales and marketing was revolutionary for its time. Rather than following the traditional retail model, Dell sold his computers directly to consumers, allowing customers to choose specific components and configurations. The result was high-quality computers at affordable prices, a value proposition that resonated with a rapidly growing market. With a focus on efficiency, direct sales, and customer satisfaction, Dell's business model quickly gained traction. What started as a small operation in his dorm room soon grew into a multi-million-dollar company. By 1988, just 4 years after its founding, Dell Computer went public, becoming one of the fastest-growing technology companies in history. As the 1990s unfolded, Dell's vision continued to reshape the industry. The company rapidly expanded, becoming one of the largest manufacturers of personal computers in the world. Dell's ability to innovate in supply chain management and manufacturing, along with his insistence on maintaining a direct relationship with customers, set the company apart from competitors. Under Michael Dell's leadership, the company grew exponentially, expanding its product line beyond personal computers to include servers, networking equipment, and other IT solutions. Dell's focus on building strong relationships with customers, understanding their needs, and adapting quickly to changes in the market laid the foundation for the company's dominance in the tech world. By the late 1990s, Dell had become a household name, and Michael Dell had established himself as one of the most successful entrepreneurs of his generation. Known for his relentless drive and strategic thinking, Dell was shaping the future of personal computing in ways few could predict. His dedication to innovation and customer satisfaction set a new standard for the industry. Michael Dell's story begins in 1965 in Houston, Texas. Raised in a family that valued both intellect and ambition, Dell was always drawn to the world of technology. His father, a stockbroker, and his mother, a community volunteer, instilled in him a sense of perseverance and curiosity. As a child, Michael took apart his family's electronics, always eager to learn how they worked, an early sign of his passion for innovation. By the time he was in high school, Dell had already proven himself as a budding entrepreneur. He began working with computers and sold newspaper subscriptions to make money. But it wasn't just about the money. He had a deep fascination with how things were made and how he could make them better. His interest in technology blossomed during the early 1980s, a time when personal computers were just starting to gain traction. Dell enrolled at the University of Texas at Austin in 1983, initially planning to study medicine. However, it was clear that his true calling lay in technology and business. By his second semester, Dell dropped out of college to pursue his entrepreneurial dreams, a decision that would change the course of history. In 1984, at the age of 19, Michael Dell founded PCs Limited from his dorm room. His idea was simple but groundbreaking: to sell custom-built personal computers directly to consumers, cutting out the middleman and offering lower prices. Unlike most other computer manufacturers who sold their products through retail stores, Dell's direct-to-consumer model allowed him to provide better value and personalized service. This direct sales model, combined with a focus on customer satisfaction, proved to be a game-changer. Dell's business quickly grew from a small operation in his dorm room to a multi-million-dollar company. By 1985, PCs Limited was making over $6 million in sales, a remarkable achievement for such a young entrepreneur. In 1984, an idea born in a dorm room would change the face of personal computing forever. Michael Dell, a young entrepreneur with a vision, set out to disrupt the established computer industry. With no formal business education and a passion for technology, he built a company that would reshape the entire supply chain of computing. That company was Dell, Inc. The concept was revolutionary. Dell realized that by cutting out the middleman, he could deliver custom-built computers directly to consumers at a fraction of the cost. At the time, personal computers were sold primarily through retail stores, marked up significantly. Dell's direct-to-consumer model meant customers could get machines tailored to their specific needs, and Dell could operate with lower overhead. In 1984, Dell launched PCs Limited, the precursor to what would become a global tech giant. Michael Dell worked tirelessly in his dorm room to assemble computers by hand. As the company's customer base grew, so did its revenue. By 1985, PCs Limited was generating $6 million in sales, proof that there was a real appetite for affordable, customized computers. The concept of direct-to-consumer sales revolutionized the way computers were bought and sold. Dell's strategy allowed the company to quickly scale up, bypassing traditional retail channels while also offering superior customer support. The company's success was fueled by Michael Dell's deep understanding of both technology and business. By 1988, just 4 years after its founding, Dell went public, listing its shares on the stock exchange. This move allowed the company to raise capital and expand rapidly. With its new resources, Dell expanded its product offerings beyond just personal computers, moving into servers, workstations, and storage solutions, all while staying true to its customer-focused approach. Under Michael Dell's leadership, the company expanded at a breakneck pace. Throughout the 1990s, Dell's growth was unparalleled, and its reputation for innovation became legendary. By continually refining its supply chain and manufacturing processes, Dell set a new standard for efficiency in the tech industry. Its build-to-order model allowed for faster production and a more flexible approach to inventory management. Dell's emphasis on streamlining its operations made it a model for other businesses. The company's just-in-time manufacturing strategy reduced costs and eliminated waste, ensuring that Dell could offer high-quality computers at competitive prices. This efficient approach helped the company become one of the largest and most profitable technology firms in the world. By the late 1990s, Dell had become a household name. The company's success was fueled not only by its innovation in manufacturing, but by its commitment to delivering exactly what the customer wanted. In a market filled with impersonal, one-size-fits-all machines, Dell's focus on customization set it apart from competitors. Consumers loved the ability to choose their own configurations, and businesses appreciated the flexibility and cost savings. In 1996, Dell reached another milestone. It became the world's largest direct seller of personal computers. Its stock price soared, making Michael Dell one of the youngest billionaires in history. The company's success wasn't just about computers, it was a blueprint for future businesses, showing that innovation in operations and customer service could create unparalleled growth. Michael Dell's vision was not just about selling computers, it was about building a culture of excellence. Dell emphasized the importance of agility, efficiency, and a relentless focus on the customer. This philosophy became ingrained in the company's DNA and contributed to its incredible rise to the top. As the 2000s began, Dell expanded internationally, quickly becoming a global leader in the tech industry. The company adapted to the rapidly changing market, introducing new products like laptops, printers, and even handheld devices. As it expanded, Dell remained committed to its core principles, offering personalized solutions, superior customer service, and maintaining a streamlined, cost-effective supply chain. By 2003, Dell had become the #1 supplier of personal computers in the United States. It had solidified its position in the enterprise sector, partnering with major corporations and government agencies to provide robust IT solutions. Dell's foray into the business market helped diversify its portfolio, creating new revenue streams and reinforcing its global dominance. Despite its massive success, Michael Dell wasn't content to rest on his laurels. He continued to push the company to innovate, ensuring that Dell stayed ahead of the curve. This drive led to the acquisition of several companies, including Perot Systems in 2009, as Dell sought to position itself as a leader not just in hardware but in services and software as well. The company's evolution from a PC maker to a global IT powerhouse was complete. With the rise of cloud computing, data storage, and enterprise solutions, Dell adapted its business strategy to meet the needs of the modern digital landscape. The company's acquisition of EMC in 2016, one of the largest tech deals in history, further solidified Dell's position as a leader in data storage and enterprise solutions. Today, Dell Technologies is not just a computer company. It's a global tech giant, providing cutting-edge technology solutions to businesses and consumers alike. From personal computing to cloud services, cybersecurity, and data storage, Dell's influence can be seen in nearly every aspect of modern life. Michael Dell's journey from a dorm room to a global tech leader is a testament to his vision, perseverance, and relentless pursuit of innovation. As he continues to lead Dell Technologies, his commitment to excellence, customer-centric solutions, and global expansion remains at the core of the company's success. From humble beginnings to industry leader, Dell's rise is a story of bold ideas, relentless drive, and a commitment to revolutionizing the world of technology. And as the company moves into the future, the legacy of Michael Dell's vision continues to inspire the next generation of innovators. Michael Dell's impact on the technology world extends far beyond the computers his company makes. His vision not only revolutionized the way we buy and use technology, but it also reshaped how businesses operate in a digital-first world. From the early days of building PCs in his dorm room to becoming the architect of a global tech giant, Dell's influence is woven into the fabric of modern business and computing. When Michael Dell founded Dell Inc. in 1984, his direct-to-consumer model seemed risky, even unconventional. But his approach revolutionized the tech industry by allowing consumers to buy customized computers directly from the manufacturer, bypassing traditional retail stores. This strategy not only made computers more affordable but also allowed users to personalize their machines in a way that was previously unimaginable. By cutting out the middleman, Dell introduced a level of personalization and customer-focused service that other tech giants couldn't match. His build-to-order approach allowed for rapid scalability, which led to massive cost savings and ultimately a more efficient model for personal computing. The result, a company that would grow faster than anyone could have predicted, becoming a leader in both the personal computer and business IT solutions markets. But Michael Dell didn't stop at computers. He understood early on that to stay competitive, he needed to diversify the company's offerings. His ability to foresee the future of technology led to Dell's expansion into servers, networking equipment, and storage solutions. The company became one of the world's largest suppliers of enterprise solutions, powering data centers and cloud computing infrastructures around the globe. In doing so, Dell didn't just become synonymous with personal computing. He established the company as a major player in the IT infrastructure space, helping businesses large and small manage data, build networks, and innovate in ways they couldn't have before. Today, Dell Technologies provides mission-critical solutions that are relied upon by the world's largest corporations, governments, and institutions. Michael Dell's vision also extended to the changing landscape of data management. With the rise of cloud computing and data storage needs, he foresaw the importance of not only hardware but integrated software solutions. In 2016, Dell's acquisition of EMC, a leader in data storage, was a bold move that transformed the company's role in the tech ecosystem. This deal made Dell Technologies one of the largest providers of cloud storage, security solutions, and enterprise software. The EMC acquisition positioned Dell as a powerhouse in the enterprise technology space, providing end-to-end solutions that spanned from personal computing to cloud storage, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. His strategic move helped Dell stay relevant in an era where technological disruptions were happening faster than ever. Dell's impact extends beyond product offerings. He also reshaped the corporate culture of the tech world. By focusing on agility, innovation, and an open organizational structure, Dell created a company that constantly evolves with the needs of its customers. Dell Technologies is known for its culture of innovation, where employees are empowered to solve big problems and think outside the box. Dell's commitment to innovation has made him a role model for entrepreneurs worldwide. He has built a company that not only leads in technology but also thrives by investing in people, from top engineers to young talent. Under his leadership, Dell Technologies has been at the forefront of digital transformation, showing the world how to navigate the complexities of the fourth industrial revolution. Beyond technology, Michael Dell's impact is also felt in his philanthropic endeavors. Through the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, he has invested millions in education, health, and family empowerment initiatives, particularly in underserved communities. His belief in making a positive impact on society has driven much of his charitable work, especially in healthcare and education, areas where he sees the potential to uplift millions of lives. The Michael and Susan Dell Foundation has worked to improve global healthcare systems and support education in low-income areas, helping students gain access to quality education and bridging the digital divide. His philanthropy echoes his business philosophy, creating meaningful change and making a lasting difference in the lives of individuals around the world. Michael Dell's influence extends into the realm of policy and global economics. As a thought leader in technology and business, he's consistently called on governments, businesses, and organizations to prioritize innovation and digital transformation in order to remain competitive on the global stage. His influence is shaping not just the future of Dell Technologies, but the future of industries across the board. Under Dell's guidance, Dell Technologies has been at the forefront of some of the most groundbreaking technologies of our time. From artificial intelligence to machine learning, 5G connectivity to autonomous systems, Dell has helped companies integrate the latest innovations into their operations, driving forward a new age of connectivity and efficiency. Through his leadership and foresight, Michael Dell has not only transformed a small computer company into a global tech giant, but has fundamentally changed how the world uses and interacts with technology. His legacy is not just about the products he's created, but about the ripple effect he's had on industries, economies, and societies worldwide. Michael Dell's impact is one of innovation, disruption, and vision. A true pioneer, his contributions to technology and business have set the standard for future generations of entrepreneurs and leaders. As Dell Technologies continues to lead the way in global digital transformation, Michael Dell's legacy will remain an enduring inspiration to all who seek to change the world through technology. Michael Dell's journey is one of bold vision, relentless innovation, and an unyielding drive to challenge the status quo. What began as a young man's dream in a college dorm room has become a global force in the world of technology and business. From his early days of building custom computers to his bold decisions to expand into enterprise solutions, cloud computing, and data management, Dell has never been afraid to reinvent his company or himself. Through every challenge, Michael Dell stayed true to the principles that fueled his success: direct customer relationships, efficiency in operations, and a constant drive to push the boundaries of what technology could achieve. These principles not only made Dell Technologies one of the largest technology companies in the world, but also set a new standard for the entire industry. Under his leadership, Dell Technologies has led the charge in digital transformation. From revolutionizing the personal computing market to becoming a leader in enterprise IT solutions, Dell's vision shaped how businesses, governments, and consumers interact with technology. Today, Dell's solutions power critical infrastructure around the world, helping shape the future of cloud, AI, cybersecurity, and data storage. Beyond products, Michael Dell's legacy is also one of fostering innovation and empowering the next generation. He's built a company culture that values collaboration, creativity, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. The next generation of technologists, engineers, and entrepreneurs continue to build on the foundation he set, creating the next wave of innovation in ways Michael could only have imagined. Yet, Michael Dell's influence extends far beyond the boardroom. Through the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, he has made significant contributions to education, healthcare, and family empowerment, particularly in underserved communities. His belief in making a positive difference in the world echoes throughout his philanthropic work, showing that business success can be a force for good in society. In the years since founding his company, Dell has become one of the most recognized names in both business and philanthropy. His commitment to uplifting others, whether through technology, education, or healthcare, remains central to his mission. Through his foundation, he's helping bridge the digital divide, providing opportunities for millions who would otherwise be left behind. While Michael Dell has achieved remarkable success, his journey is far from over. As the world continues to change and new technologies emerge, Dell remains at the forefront of that change, challenging his company and the world to keep pushing forward. His leadership continues to influence not only the tech industry but the broader global economy. Michael Dell's story is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship, resilience, and vision. What started with a single idea in a college dorm has evolved into a company that powers the digital age. And as the world moves towards new frontiers in artificial intelligence, 5G, and beyond, Dell Technologies will undoubtedly continue to lead the charge, making an impact that will be felt for generations. Michael Dell has not only transformed the technology landscape, he has forever changed the way we think about business, innovation, and the future. From his humble beginnings to his place as one of the most influential figures in tech history, his story is one of vision, perseverance, and a commitment to improving the world through technology. Michael Dell's legacy is not just about building computers, it's about shaping the future. And as technology continues to evolve, one thing is certain: Michael Dell's impact will be felt for decades to come.